Imagine this. It's 2:47 a.m. You're lying in bed, exhausted, but your brain won't shut up. You're replaying a conversation from 3 days ago, wondering if you said the wrong thing, imagining a dozen ways tomorrow could go wrong. Meanwhile, the clock keeps ticking, and life keeps passing. Sound familiar? You're not broken. You're just stuck in a loop, and today, we're going to break it. In this video, I'll show you why your brain won't let go, how overthinking is quietly stealing your life, and most importantly, how to stop, breathe, and finally start living. Ready to escape the mental noise? Let's begin. In an age of information overload, constant connectivity, and relentless comparison, overthinking has become an almost universal affliction. We replay conversations, second-guess decisions, and mentally simulate every possible outcome. While reflection can be a useful tool for learning and growth, overthinking traps us in a loop of doubt, fear, and paralysis. It steals our time, drains our energy, and prevents us from experiencing the present moment fully. But what if you could stop overthinking and start living with greater clarity, confidence, and peace? The good news is, you can. It's not about flipping a switch, but about practicing a new way of being. In this video, we'll explore the causes of overthinking, its consequences, and most importantly, how to let it go and truly live. Overthinking is the act of dwelling excessively on thoughts, often negative ones. It comes in two main forms: ruminating, replaying past events, mistakes, or conversations in your mind, wondering what you should have done differently. Worrying, obsessing about future scenarios, often imagining worst-case outcomes. At its core, overthinking is the mind's attempt to gain control. It wants certainty, safety, and perfection. But life doesn't offer guarantees. The more we try to predict or perfect every situation, the more overwhelmed and stuck we feel. Overthinking may seem like a harmless mental habit, but its effects are far-reaching. Anxiety and stress. Constant thinking raises cortisol levels and increases anxiety. Procrastination. When you overanalyze every detail, you become afraid to act, leading to missed opportunities. Sleep problems. Racing thoughts often keep people awake at night. Reduced creativity. Overthinking crowds out inspiration and spontaneity. Lower self-esteem. Second-guessing yourself repeatedly erodes your confidence. Perhaps most tragically, overthinking robs us of our presence. We miss out on the joy of now because we're stuck in the what-ifs of tomorrow or the should-haves of yesterday. There are many triggers for overthinking, but some common root causes include: fear of failure. We overthink because we want to avoid making mistakes or looking foolish. Perfectionism. Wanting everything to be just right leads to paralysis by analysis. Low self-worth. If we don't trust ourselves, we obsess over whether we're doing the right thing. Past trauma. Negative past experiences can cause the mind to overprepare for danger or disappointment. Becoming aware of these drivers is the first step toward freedom. When we see our patterns, we can start to change them. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter. Here are practical, actionable steps to stop overthinking and reclaim your life. 1. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is the antidote to overthinking. It's the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. When you're mindful, you become the observer of your thoughts rather than being caught in them. Start small. Focus on your breath for 60 seconds. Notice the sensations in your body. Listen deeply during conversations. Over time, mindfulness rewires the brain, helping you stay grounded in the here and now. 2. Set time limits on thinking. Not all thinking is bad. The key is to contain it. Designate a specific worry time each day, maybe 15 minutes where you're allowed to overthink, plan, or ruminate. When the time is up, redirect your focus. This trains your brain to recognize that not every moment is a thinking moment. The rest of your day is for living. 3. Take imperfect action. Overthinking thrives on the illusion that you need more information before you can act. In reality, clarity often comes after action. Ask yourself, what's the smallest step I can take right now? What's the worst that can happen if I act? Most decisions aren't life or death. Make a move, learn from the results, and adjust. Progress beats perfection. 4. Question your thoughts. Overthinkers tend to believe every thought is true. But the mind lies frequently. When a thought starts spiraling, pause and ask, is this true? Is this helpful? Would I say this to a friend? Often, your thoughts are exaggerated or irrational. You don't need to believe everything you think. 5. Limit input. Information overload fuels overthinking. If you're constantly scrolling, reading, and consuming, your brain doesn't have time to digest or rest. Try taking a social media detox. Limiting the number of opinions you seek. Creating no-input zones, like the first hour after waking. Clarity comes in quietly. Make space for it. 6. Get out of your head and into your body. Physical movement is one of the fastest ways to disrupt mental loops. When you're active, your brain shifts focus, stress decreases, and mood improves. You don't need to hit the gym hard, just go for a walk. Dance to your favorite song. Stretch or do yoga. Your body is always in the present. Follow its lead. 7. Connect with people. Isolation worsens overthinking. When you're alone with your thoughts, they tend to spiral unchecked. Connection brings perspective. Call a friend. Share your worries out loud. Join a group or community. Sometimes just voicing your thoughts is enough to neutralize them. 8. Accept uncertainty. At the heart of overthinking is the desire for certainty. But life is inherently uncertain. No amount of thinking can eliminate risk or guarantee outcomes. Practice embracing the unknown. Say, I don't know, and that's okay. Remind yourself that you can handle whatever happens. Focus on what you can control, and let go of the rest. Freedom begins when you stop resisting uncertainty. To truly stop overthinking, it helps to stop identifying as an overthinker. That label can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Instead, start seeing yourself differently. I'm someone who trusts myself. I'm a person who takes action. I'm learning to live with ease. Changing your self-concept changes your behavior. Speak about yourself in the way you want to be, not just the way you've been. Living isn't about having everything figured out. It's about being engaged, curious, and alive right now. That doesn't mean ignoring problems or never planning. It means not letting thoughts run your life. Presence is where joy lives. It's where connection happens. It's the only place where life unfolds. You won't eliminate overthinking overnight. But each moment you choose awareness over analysis, courage over control, and action over hesitation, you're rewiring your brain and reclaiming your life. In conclusion, overthinking is like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but gets you nowhere. Life is happening whether you think it through or not. The question is, are you going to participate? You don't need more answers. You need to take the next step. Breathe. Trust. Act. And most importantly, live. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this.